Hello, greetings, greetings. Thank you, Annie. Um, Greetings, Liz. How you guys doing? It's a wonderful having you. And all right, I want to thank all of you that are tuning in, and we will start by Ambazonia National Anthem. Let's start. This land of glory, we Amazonian nation loyalty. Praise to our Savior who granted us the freedom. Never soon a hero who on the Lord together. Glory to glory, we rising up to fall. Carrying a nation, going with the glory. Glory, glory, glory to the Father, for making you a nation, a joy forevermore. Ambazonia, land of freedom, you shall live in dignity now and here, and your children shall be like the sun above. The Most High God be the watchman of this nation. Ambazonia, land of freedom, you shall live in dignity now and here, and your children shall be like the sun above. The Most High God be the watchman of this nation. Yeah, before we start again, once again, I want to thank all of our citizens, viewers all around the world. And here once more, this is Fonton Daniel. I will be broadcasting here from the great state of Texas, here in the United States. And I want to thank our brothers and sisters in Ground Zero and those that are continuing to lose their lives by the invasion of the neighboring country, La République du Cameroon. But I just want to thank all of you here in the United States and those in Germany that are holding a conference about the Ambazonia sovereignty. And those in Europe, I know it's night time and it's 2:34 p.m. here in the great state of Texas, here in the United States. Um, I want to thank those in Ambazonia, the southern Cameroon, and the fellow brothers and sisters that have continued to perish by the invasion of the neighboring country, La République du Cameroon. And I want to thank those in as well in South Africa, those in Nigeria, and around the world, and those in Asia, China, wherever they are. I just want to assure you that we all together from Southern Cameroon have one spirit, one mission, one goal, the freedom of the people of Southern Cameroon from the enslavement of La Republique du Cameroon. We are together in this spirit and this freedom request and this quest for freedom. Our people has never been a colonial territory of the neighboring country, La Republique du Cameroon. And yet we feel intimidated by La Republique. We feel intimidated by the neighboring country, La Republique du Cameroon. But however, we are strong. We are strong. We are in strong spirit. And I can assure you, so long as we breathe this natural air from the great state, from these wonderful nations, and that we have asked La Republique once more time to remove all his self-appointed officials in Southern Cameroon, and that the sons and daughters of the citizens of Southern Cameroon is ready to govern their nations, and that La Republique must yield to this or face the wrath. It's a matter of time and space, and that United La Republique is on the wrong side of the game, whether they take it serious or not. But I can assure you that La Republique need to watch very carefully and pay close attention of the message and pull out of Southern Cameroon, release all the self-appointed officials that are currently in Southern Cameroon, pull them out and allow the citizens of Southern Cameroon to decide their destiny. Either La Republique choose to do so or not, but the time will not be on La Republique's side. This is Fundon Daniel speaking here from the great state of Texas. You can follow me on my YouTube and on my Facebook and on my Twitter as well. But before I come with the breaking announcement, but before I come in with the breaking announcement, but I want to thank all of you that have been in tremendously working tirelessly for the realizations of the sovereignty of the people of Southern Cameroon. I know many blood has been spilled by the neighboring country, La Republique du Cameroon, but yet our spirit and self-determination will never betray us, and that we have got enough of it from La Republique. But we must come together as one people, one spirit, and fought against our enemy. You all know that many nations have collapsed, many regimes have collapsed. The one in Sudan and Central African, but the Central African Republic yielded to a democratic form of government. But that is the beginning of the new chapter of African destiny. You know, we have dictatorships that surround the nations. There is one thing that why it doesn't collapse in Yaoundé. We have the Yaoundé Central, the Betis, that control the aspect, and they believe that Paul Biya is the designated king. But unfortunately, they're going to leave with their king. But the people of Southern Cameroon will move forward for a quick democratic form of government to the benefit of all citizens of Southern Cameroon. This is Fundon Daniel speaking here from the great state of Texas, here in the United States. But before we go into deeply what is making news, but I am here to release this, that the German government or the German parliament is one of the strongest parliaments in German history. The German parliament, known as the Bundestag. The Bundestag is a strong parliament government, and they have asked the German government, the German parliament has asked the German government for the possibility of establishing an embassy in the Southern Cameroon territory by 2019. So in other words, they are looking forward to establish that embassy. That will be second, or they will looking forward where to establish that embassy. But here is the possibilities. Feasibility studies is ongoing by the German government, looking for establishment an embassy in the Southern Cameroon territory. And therefore, it is very, very critical to the people of Southern Cameroon that the German government, we know all the German history, that Germany was one time the colonial territory, not both the Southern and the La Republic. But after the collapse of the German government, or under the dictatorship that trying to brutalize the world, but that came to the end of the Second World War in 1945. But unfortunately, Germany has realized the mistake they made, and now they are looking forward to working with the citizens of Southern Cameroon and re-establish a democratic form of government with the people of Southern Cameroon. The German government will be working in collaboration with the leadership of the Southern Cameroon as soon as possible so that an embassy can be re-established at a diplomatic level with the people of citizens of Southern Cameroon. So the German government has officially, although document has not been released yet, pending the process of within the German parliament. And as soon as the document is being released, so therefore they're asking for an opportunity to establish a diplomatic embassy in the Southern Cameroon by 2020, which means by February should be the last date. And so the German will be willing to establish a military base should there be any resistance from La République du Cameroon. So therefore, there is already a study that is going on within the German government to look about what is the possibility to establish and to enforce their embassy in the Southern Cameroon territory. So therefore, I am bringing this news to the people, the sons and daughters that have been fighting fearlessly in the Southern Cameroon territory for a quick realization. I urge La République du Cameroon to immediately and pull out of the Southern Cameroon territory and allow these citizens of Southern Cameroon to start exploratory and establishing a local government and the implementation of the, according to the structure of the Southern Cameroon heritage. So therefore, I am asking La République to do so before it became a disaster on La République. Whether La République choose to respect the terms or they persist, but the good news is that it's not going to be on the terms of La République. So therefore, I am urging La République to take this message as a priority and very, very strategically important, and begin the policy of pulling out of Southern Cameroon territory and asking for the sons and daughters, and also urge La République to immediately and unconditionally release all the Southern Cameroon that are pending, that are currently in La République jail. I urge La République to take this message as important as it is, to take this as very, very crucial, and immediately and unconditionally release all the citizens of Southern Cameroon. If there is any citizens of Southern Cameroon, including the acting government of the people of Southern Cameroon, by doing so for a good faith and respect the terms and the boundary within the Southern Cameroon territory and La République. Whether La République take this serious or not, but I can assure La République that the time is not on La République, and that they should respect this and take it as crucial, as important as it is, and respect the boundary of the Southern Cameroon. I urge La République that those La République has appointed from Southern Cameroon, and those they call themselves parliament, or those they call themselves Senate, they absolutely do not represent the people of Southern Cameroon. They are simply the stewardship of the neighboring country, La République du Cameroon. They do not represent the aspiration and the spirit of the people of Southern Cameroon. So I urge La République to watch this message and take it very, very important. Release all Southern Cameroon that are currently in detention in La République, and immediately and unconditionally pull out all the governors, all the divisional officers, all the appointed officials of La Republic du Cameroon, and ask for the immediate transitional period that will allow them to move out of Southern Cameroon. La Republic should take this matter as very urgent as it is. I urge La Republic, because at the time, I would not be there to advise you, but it will be a different form. So therefore, if you currently residing in Southern Cameroon, whether military, police, gendarmerie, whatever, that you have an identification from identification of La Republic, and you currently in Southern Cameroon, Ambazonia, please, I urge you to take this message as strategical and very crucial, and that you immediately and unconditionally relinquish yourself and move back to La Republic, or you will place yourself on the wrong side of the game. Take this crucial and take this matters as serious as it is. So before I move again, the United States Congress is working in collaboration for a draft recognition of the people of Southern Cameroon. The United States Congress is drafting and recognition of the people of Southern Cameroon and the spirit of the sovereignty of our people of Southern Cameroon. So I urge La Republic to take this matter serious. I urge the government of La Republic to take this matter as serious as it is. Release all the Southern Cameroon citizens that are currently in detention in La Republic, immediately and unconditionally pull out all the senior divisional officers, all the governors, all delegates, all the appointed officials, including the gendarmerie, police, and all the custom officials, immediately, and ask them to hand over the key pertaining to the people of Southern Cameroon immediately, and that can resolve the peace and tranquility. But if you choose that you're gonna persist, I can assure you, La Republic, watch my message, take it very seriously, and in the next 6 months, I can give you the target. In the next 6 months, you all saw what happened to Gaddafi. You all saw what happened to Gaddafi. You all saw what happened to Iraqi president. You all saw what happened. Well, if you don't want to believe and assume that this is a strong message, that you must take it seriously and act upon it immediately and swiftly, then I can assure you that you may be on the wrong side of the game. And I want to take a moment to thank the German parliament for a possible embassy to be established in the Southern Cameroon territory. And that will come soon as possible, as soon as the government establish the relationship, or as soon as the German parliament and the government draft and sign the memorandum that will allow the German Foreign Office to establish an embassy in Southern Cameroon. That is a very good information, and I can assure you that the spirit of the people of Southern Cameroon is coming to realize. But I urge La Republic to take this as serious as much as it can. This is Fundon Daniel speaking here from the great state of Texas. So let's look at the United States. The United States Undersecretary for African Affairs continue his consultations with the citizens of Southern Cameroon in a recent meeting, and he outlined the following that I'm going to show to you. The Undersecretary for African Affairs, you all remember that he traveled to the neighboring country, La Republic of Cameroon. He handed over a memorandum to the La Republic, stating the United States position, and yet La Republic hasn't fulfilled those conditions. But they are playing games. La Republic is playing games, and the time I can assure La Republic that time is not on the side of La Republic. And so I urge La Republic to immediately and unconditionally release all citizens of Southern Cameroon that are currently in detention in La Republic jail. Release all of them, all of the citizens